Brandon Lewis here with a very embarrassing confession. I didn't know up until a few hours ago that I was running a very large cult here in Tennessee, and apparently I've somehow tricked you into it. And I was made aware of this because a good friend of mine who's very supportive of conservatism in our publication, Bill Lee Reeves Jr., out of Williamson County, wrote this large blog post about cult leaders and are you in a cult and did you know it and can you recognize it? Well, actually, he didn't write it himself. AI wrote it. Leave it up to a politician to be too lazy to write his own insults. But nonetheless, it says, how do you spot a political cult leader? Okay, well, let's just go through it. Bill Lee Reeves Jr. here is giving us the business. Number one, charisma. Well, that's pretty good. Political cult leaders use charm to create uncritical devotion. Yes, because our subscribers are so uncritical. They don't pay attention to any legislation. They don't read anything. I'm sorry, Lee. Our readers are probably the most well-informed Tennesseans when it comes to GOP politics and policy of anyone you'll find in the state. Go to the gas station, stop 100 people, ask them to tell you something that happened in the legislature this year. They can't tell you. I bet maybe 2 or 3 out of 100 could tell you. But if you ask our subscribers, every single one of them could tell you. So I don't know about this first one. Unquestioning loyalty. Dissent is treated as betrayal. I don't care if people have different opinions. Now, will I fight? Yes, but I don't feel betrayed. Everybody's got a different political opinion, right? You can't find 2 people that have the same political opinion. Health Me movements welcome discussion and improve as a result. Gosh, this is just the wisdom from the robot. Bill Lee Reeves Jr. here is just amazing. Us versus them. They divide the world into good followers and evil critics. No. What I do, Lee, is I survey our audience and I look at polling data out in the districts when I'm involved in campaigns. And when 95% of people don't want Democrats voting in Republican primaries, call me crazy. That's an us versus them issue with me, meaning the us being the typical GOP primary voter and the them being the rhinos like you. Yes, we have a completely different opinion on an issue like that. We have a completely different opinion on illegal immigration being stopped quickly and totally in Tennessee, while after 5 years, nothing's happened. So yeah, I do talk about those things. False and unsubstantiated claims. Let's see here. False claims and conspiracies dominate the narratives. Facts are frequently labeled as propaganda. I'll tell you about some propaganda. How about COVID? That's a lot of Republican propaganda. Mass, vaccines, lockdowns. Your dad, Bill Lee, he was pretty, if you want to talk about the person that pushed more propaganda on Tennesseans since the very beginning, he would be one of them. Glorification. The leader is treated as infallible. You don't read my comments sections, do you? you don't get the emails I get. Our readers don't think I'm infallible. They disagree with me and they send me things. And hey, I think you got this wrong and you might need to look into this. And if I understand where they're coming from and if I know that they're credible, I go look at it and sometimes we do get it wrong and we correct it. Emotional manipulation. Fear and anger mainly used to keep people engaged. Well, no, I would say if the fear and anger is being created, it's being created by the rhino establishment. Why are people angry? It'd be like if you went to a restaurant and you ordered a hamburger and they kept bringing you tacos. Well, what's the big deal here? What's the problem? I didn't order it. Didn't I hire you to come up here and make hamburgers? No. And so when y'all keep dispensing this corporately friendly legislation and constantly in the bed with special interests while ignoring the will of the GOP primary voter, it's not that I make them angry. It's that when I tell them about what you're doing, they get angry. And because I feel the same way they do, we share that anger. It's a policy anger. It's not a personality anger. Let's see here. Emotional manipulation, we've talked about. Symbolism over substance. Catchy slogans. Bold headlines. Videos on designer sets. You've seen my designer sets, Lee. It's me and a phone that's got a screensaver that's fallen off of it, and I'm out here in the woods. This whole setup costs like $20. So we got the high production quality is what's really completely throwing you off, according to Bill Lee Reeves Jr. here. Centralized power. When one person controls all the decisions and communication, it shows unchecked authority. We're in the digital age, buddy. I can't control all the communication. I do control a lot of the decisions. Why? Because I'm a business owner. That's what business owners do. If you don't control your business and make good decisions and make them rapidly and make them with expertise, the business fails. So yeah, I do that. I'm sorry. It's another cult leader thing. Personal sacrifice. Followers are asked to sacrifice personal needs like their hard-earned money for the leader's vision. Oh yeah, I'm getting filthy rich over here, Lee. Woo! Boy, the money's coming in. I mean, sorry, it's the springtime up here in the mountains. These little flies are coming out. Personal sacrifice, meaning that if you want a conservative candidate to win, you need to donate to them. If you want a conservative publication to stay around, you need to donate to them. If there's an organization doing good work, you need to donate to them. You might need to knock on some doors, make some phone calls. Personal sacrifice. I know Lee doesn't believe in personal sacrifice. He believes in your personal sacrifice, but probably not his own. If this sounds too familiar, protect yourself with the following. Unsubscribe. Take a break from the madness. This is the most beta male sounding crap I've ever heard. Do not send money. Keep your funds and use it wisely. Lee, I just want to thank you so much and I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for leading you into this cult. On another subject, I'm selling this new kind of Kool-Aid. I think you're really going to like it. Oh, let's go find the next meteor and chase after it. You can't, these guys, it's just all personal to them. It's not policy. It is all personal. And they've set up these little idols and these little fiefdoms, and when information comes out that they don't like, especially if it's true, oh, that's the worst day they've ever had, is when bad info comes out that's true. And the truth is, right now, Jack Johnson and Bill Lee are trying to take away the Tennessee Republican Party's autonomy to select their candidates within their own organization. The government is not a political party. A political party puts forth a candidate with a platform that promises to lead the government in a certain way. And when that platform gets abandoned, as it has been by many in office up in Nashville on key issues, not little bitty picayune things, on key issues, when that platform gets abandoned, the only recourse the party has is to rescind the designation of Republican from the folks that aren't keeping up with the platform, which is what Bill Lee Reeves Jr. does. Okay? And so he's mad because him and Jack got their butts handed to him in Williamson County twice after spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now they're like, the only way we can win is if we force the state party to give up their autonomy. Time-honored traditions. I mean, this stuff's been going on for hundreds of years. Caucuses. And heck, who meets in a caucus up there, Bill Lee Reeves Jr.? How about the members? Don't y'all have caucuses up there? Don't y'all meet in caucuses to elect people? Well, we got to get rid of that. We got to have an election for every leadership position up there in Nashville, right, Bill Lee Reeves Jr.? Because caucuses are evil. No, caucuses are evil when somebody else can use them, but not when you can use them. It's a time-honored tool. And he's afraid, and Jack Johnson's afraid, they're going to lose in 2026 in Williamson County, and they're trying to do everything they can, even if it means taking away the rights of 95 counties to help them in their one. That's all they care about. And Cameron Sexton's right there behind them because he's right there cut from the same cloth, and everybody that signs on to this crap needs to go. Guys, again, I'm sorry for bringing you into this cult. It's the best I can do. I'm going to make this cult better. I know it's kind of, rinky-dink and ramsham right now, but one day this cult's going to be massive. It's going to be, we're going to have a compound. I don't really like compounds. I don't want to be that close to people. Maybe a real spread out compound with a pool and maybe a billiards room and some walking trails. Well, I guess that's just a planned development. Well, maybe we could all get together in a planned development where conservatives live. But I don't know about the compound. That sounds like a lot of work. But I'll think about it. Thank you so much, guys. I apologize for being your cult leader, and I apologize that y'all are so low information and so unintelligent that you didn't know that you were in a cult, but now you do, thanks to Bill Lee Reeves Jr. You can send him your fan mail and say, I appreciate it. I was on the precipice. I was just about to go off the cliff, and then you saved me with your AI-generated content. Very powerful, very powerful. All right, guys, I'll see you. Getting back to the vacation later.